Alright guys, we should be live. I just got here to play back real quick to make sure I'm not listening to that double audio again. I made that mistake earlier today in the morning. So give me 1 second. Okay, so there's no more double audio. So what's going on, guys? Creator here. Welcome to the World Wrestling Podcast. Again, 2 days in, two podcasts in one day, so I'm very proud of myself on that one. Today we'll be going over Smackdown Live Christmas special, which just went off the air. I am a few minutes late. I apologize. For some strange reason, my OBS was not loading correctly. I was waiting for all this to appear up. It wasn't loading, but I'm glad you guys bear with me on that one. I really do appreciate that. And first of all, how is everybody's Christmas going so far? For those who are here, just type in the comments, like, how's everybody's Christmas is going? Did you enjoy it? Did you eat a lot of food? What kind of gifts did you get? Just leave it in the comments below. I would like to actually see what you guys were doing today on this Christmas special. What I was doing in particular is trying to get that universe mode Smackdown Live episode ready to go. So actually, before we even start, just a few things to go over. Yes, the Smackdown Live episode everybody's been waiting for. It will be officially, unfortunately, it was uploading to YouTube today, but it took forever to process. But it's actually done processing. So you actually go on my channel right now. The premiere video of it is out on my channel right now. It will be out. So the premiere of the Smackdown Live episode, the first one for 2K19, will be Wednesday, tomorrow, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So an hour earlier than usual. So you guys can look forward to that. I will be there as well because it's also my day off. So there's that. I'm very excited for that episode's first episode for Smackdown Live with 2K19. My microphone's about to drop. I just saw that. So really excited about what I put together on that, and hopefully you guys enjoy too. It's a very different episode than Raw. I try to make all three brands different. It's a very, very different episode of Monday Night Raw. I can definitely tell you that, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let's see, Grim Vampire King, good. I got a PS4. Oh, dude, awesome. What kind of games did you get on PS4? Or did you get like the bundle? I know there's a bundle with like Spider-Man. I don't know if there's a different holiday bundle as well. I personally have no idea, but I know there's a PS4 one for the Spider-Man. But yeah, good job, man. You got a PS4. It's always nice getting a new console during the holidays. Just go over a few things. Special shout out to the people on my events list page as new subscribers. I'm going to butcher your name. Let me pull up the full screen before I butcher everybody's name real quick. Loretto's here. Thank you for being a new subscriber. Chase Lovely, thanks for being a new subscriber. Joseph, Jean, Marco, Dorpass, Philippi, Michelle. That's a weird one name. Thank you for being a new subscriber. Wilf Knight, thank you for being a new subscriber. And I am the True Immortal. Thank you for being a new subscriber. We gained over 50 subs this month so far. The month is not even over yet. Without any more subs we can gain this month. So we're currently at 4,300. You see right there. And yeah. So it was Spider-Man bundle, as I figured. I knew that was the bundle that was currently out. So 4,300 subscribers. We are nearing, or not nearing, but we have a whole year to get to my goal of 30,000 subs, which I mean is a realistic. People say it may not be, but I think we can actually do it if I just put a lot of work into it. I've been doing a lot of changes this past month. It seems like things are working. Membership goals, so paid member subscriptions. The goal will be 25 by the end of the year. And like I said, you see there's no more donation goal, Eric. I'm not focused on any donations or whatever. If you do desire to donate or super chat me, that's completely up to you, and I would greatly appreciate it, but that's not a priority of mine anymore. But if you do donate, just know you'll be recognized. You see that ticker right there, Black Area Gaming. He's top donor, $2.19, a new donation. Still Black Area Gaming with $2.19. Like I said, if you want to donate or if you want to super chat, that's completely up to you guys, and I very appreciate it. But other than that, let's just get started on SmackDown Live. That's what you guys really want to hear. Where should we begin? This is a Christmas. Now, again, just like Monday Night Raw, this SmackDown Live was actually taped last week. So, because they actually want to give the superstars Christmas day off, so that's actually nice of them. So, they actually taped this as soon as SmackDown Live went off the air. So, because of that, Anytime that you taste something and something major actually happens, they actually spoil it themselves to make sure none of the dirt sheets get to it first. So for a whole week now, we actually already knew that Rusev beat Shinsuke Nakamura to win the United States title. Now, before I even started today's stream, JJ Hunt in the chat and Grim Vampire King, let's talk about some of the stuff you were saying. He was like, AJ should go back to US Championship. Well, it's an interesting situation now. If you guys don't know, they started this quote-unquote new era thing that they're doing right now. And AJ Styles going back to being a heel, I mean, is he really? The issue is with the current state of Smackdown Live, there's not a lot of face name. Like if we name all the faces for Smackdown Live, who do we have? AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, and Rey Mysterio. I don't think Miz is a full-fledged face. Yeah, I mean you got Mustafa Ali now, who they just added, but other than that, for the like top people, who is actually a face? I think AJ Styles could be staying a face for just a little bit longer, my personal opinion. But should he go back to US Championship? I mean, he could, but the issue is, oh, and Rusev's also a face. But that's the thing, Rusev's a face. I don't think AJ Styles is going heel no time soon. He probably should, but the problem is there's not a lot of faces to justify that. So I think that's the problem. And then also JJ Hunt, you said Cena versus Rusev next week, I hope. Yes, John Cena is actually returning next week to both Raw and SmackDown Live. We could be on. They're going to actually be taping those episodes on both this Friday and this Saturday. So we're actually going to already know the results of those. So we'll see what happens there. It's a weird taping to do on a Friday and Saturday. That's actually very, very interesting. I mean, Rusev could do a U.S. Open challenge, but, I mean, they technically said this is a new era now. There's no such thing as contractual obligated rematch clauses. So, could this very well have been Shinsuke Nakamura's last time with the United States title? Who knows? I've been personally saying myself that I think what's going to happen, based on how things are going, it seems like the WrestleMania match for the WWE, because we all know the Universal title match is probably going to be Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar. But I think for the SmackDown side, based on how things are going, I think these are three matches that are definitely going to happen. We're going to see AJ Styles versus Randy Orton. We're going to see The Miz versus Shane McMahon, because that's clearly the direction they're going. And then we're also going to see for WWE titles, if The Miz is not facing Daniel Bryan for WWE title, the only other one that makes sense is Shinsuke Nakamura versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE title. So I think Nakamura is going to return face, which I guess that could make AJ Styles a heel, but I think Shinsuke Nakamura is going to return face before WrestleMania, and he's going to challenge Daniel Bryan for the WWE title. I think. I could be completely wrong, but that could be an option that might happen. And Grim, you said, yeah, AJ turns heel. People like career over heel. I know. The issue is there's not a... Actually, while we're at it, let's just go to the SmackDown Live page. I can tell you how many faces and heels there are on the roster. And I can... Or at least for singles competitors. Now, I'm not counting tag teams. I can actually... Let's count how many faces and heels there are. And I don't think there's enough faces to... Whoa, wait a minute. Wait, whoa. Hold up. Wait, I am so confused. Oh, you were telling me that he turned heel. What the hell? Hold up, I gotta watch this. They just released an exclusive video. Wow, wait, this is breaking news to me. I'm actually shocked. Hold up. I just want to thank you. See, guys, you are awesome. I was so confused by it. I was like, oh, okay, they're not going to turn him heel because there are too many faces and heels. And wow, hold up. I just saw something I did not realize. AJ Styles attacks Mr. McMahon at Christmas night. Shocker. For what? What? I might have to mute. Let me mute my audio for a second, guys. I have to watch this. Be right back. I have to watch this. I was not expecting that. I will be right. I will put on the right back screen. Let me watch this video. Now I see what you guys were talking about. I was so confused. Hold up. Huh. Huh. I just saw it. So here's the thing, guys. I had no idea that happened at all. I had zero idea that actually happened because I assumed when Rusev just won United States title, I just immediately tried to go in here. I didn't even watch the rest of the show because I thought that was the... Huh. I am actually in a shock of words. Now I see what you guys meant. AJ Styles, true heel. I was so confused. Thank you, Grim, and thank you, JJ Hunt. So what happened was, once Rusev won, I figured that was it. They had something else I was not expecting. Huh. That is, I eat my words. I had no idea that actually happened because I just figured as soon as Rusev won the title, that was it. That is something I was not expecting. So AJ Styles is a heel now. So now, let's go over to this. Thank God I thought that was some weird title that they had on their homepage. But now I actually see what you guys meant, and I apologize. I completely misunderstood all of that. Let's go to the Smackdown Live page real quick. Huh. I did not realize that. Now let's go to the Smackdown Live page. AJ Styles is clearly a heel now, so that is something. How many faces are on SmackDown Live? So let's count the faces of heels on SmackDown Live for the men at least. We have for heels 1, 2, 3, 4. We're counting tag teams too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm not going to count The Miz because it's currently up to debate what he is. So there's 17 heels on SmackDown. And how many faces are there? We currently have... I didn't count the women. But there's currently 17 male heels, either as a tag team or singles competitor right now on SmackDown Live. As for faces, it's currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So without counting The Miz, I'm not going to count The Miz into any of this. There's technically more heels than faces, at least for the males. You're welcome. Yeah, thank you, Grim. I really appreciate that. I had zero idea what happened. I didn't know that was exclusive video or not, because I just assumed after Rusev won the United States title, that was it. So, yeah. If you don't count The Miz, because his status is currently up to debate right now, there's currently more heels, at least from the male side. There's currently more heels on the roster than faces. So somebody has to be turning face from that side. I don't count The Miz. If I had to take a wild guess out of everybody on here, it's probably going to be Shinsuke Nakamura turning back as a face. That's the only person I could see. Like, so now AJ Styles heel, Shinsuke Nakamura is definitely becoming a face. It's sad. I said somehow we are gonna have Shinsuke Nakamura versus Daniel Bryan. Now it's clearly obvious because somebody has to go back to becoming a face, unless they're calling up somebody, unless they're really pushing Mustafa Ali as like the #1 babyface on SmackDown Live, which I would be shocked because they just switched him over from 205 Live, but. I actually think Shinsuke Nakamura, he has to turn face now. There's just no other way. By default, he's turning face. That's all there is to it now. So, yeah, let's talk about SmackDown Live real quick. Like I said, it was a double taping. First things first, R-Truth Carmella came out. R-Truth was dressed as Santa Claus. And Brian came out, and he called him fickle for playing into his act. Bryan said the Truth entire career is just a tired old joke. Truth doesn't mind it since he'll be entering at number 30 at the Royal Rumble, and he'll be taking the WWE Championship from Daniel Bryan if he's even still champion at that point. Daniel Bryan was saying, here's a very legitimate question. How can you win a Royal Rumble with Game account to 30? Just led the R-Truth count into a 7-second dance break, which ended because Daniel Bryan attacked him. Yeah, so Daniel Bryan, I don't know what his current feud is leading up to Royal Rumble. Based on what's happening, it's going to be Mustafa Ali. I'm going to tell you why as we go on through this review. But yeah, that opened up the show. R-Truth with Carmella. I think next week they're going to be airing their trip to Stamford, Connecticut, because that's technically their vacation. So I think that's what's going to happen. And then after that, we had a John Cena versus Mustafa Ali match, which said to be a very good match, and Ali hit the 054 and Penomas. So that also happened. Hold on, let me get the actual. Let me get the right results here, because these are cliff notes from last week. A lot of stuff happened today that I don't think they realized. So let me pull that up. But yeah, I do appreciate you, Grim and JJ Hunt, for that one. That was something I was not expecting for him. I mean, I think even we knew AJ Styles ran his course as a face. He's been a face for, what, 2 years now? No, for literally over a year. More than a year, AJ Styles has been a face, so he technically ran his course, I feel like. Yeah, he kind of ran his course as what he's been doing. So there's that. And, yeah, so Mustafa Ali defeated John Cena, but then after that match happened, Daniel Bryan attacked Mustafa Ali. So that's my point. I feel like what's going to happen is, it's clearly, it looked like, I mean, I'll be amazed if they give Mustafa Ali WWE Championship match. I mean, it makes sense. He pinned Daniel Bryan, so are they going to give you that to Royal Rumble? That would be a shocker. I would actually be shocked by that. Like, for real. I would not be expecting that at all if they actually give it to him at the Royal Rumble. The question is, are they? It seems like he's the only superstar that makes sense based on what they're doing, because AJ Styles is now a heel. So what is it? What can they do? I have no idea. Another thing that seems like is going to happen is going to have the Usos and Gallows and Anderson beat The Bar and Sanity. The one thing I'm actually happy about, that Sanity was not pinned. They was not pinned during this match, and I actually am very happy that that did not happen. So good, kudos for Sanity. They actually made sure Sanity did not get pinned for this one. It was actually The Bar. It was just surprising because Gallows and Anderson are one pinned The Bar, so they are really switching things up. And so now it seems like Gallows and Anderson might be next in line for Smackdown Tag Title. They're finally switching things up, and I'm actually glad. I wish it was Sanity, but Sanity couldn't have been The Bar. They're on the same team. I understand that. Then we had Shane McMahon finally agreeing to team up with The Miz on Miz TV. After weeks of pleading and case making, Miz seemingly had one last attempt in him effort to convince Shane McMahon to be his tag team partner. He finally just told him, yeah, they're going to be best tag team in the world. And obviously, again, I'm assuming The Miz is a face at this point. So technically, there's an even amount of faces and heels on the roster, at least for the men's side, if you count the tag teams. So obviously, this is going to lead to Miz versus Shane McMahon. Clearly, at WrestleMania, that's clearly the direction they're going. So we'll see what happens there. You also had Samoa Joe defeating Jeff Hardy via disqualification. Here's the thing, right? With Samoa Joe, Jeff Hardy, 3 years, he turned face. Yeah, that's my point. He's been a heel. I mean, no, he's been a face this whole time since, like, what? Yeah, 2000. Yeah, that's my point. It was time for AJ Styles. Yeah, Grim. It was time for AJ Styles to do something different. Now, real quick, here I was saying he was gonna probably face Randy Orton, but Randy Orton's also a heel. Who's he facing at WrestleMania? Rey Mysterio? Jeff Hardy? Unless they're the only person I could think of they're calling up. I mean, I don't even know what they're. If Daniel Bryan's be facing a face Nakamura, which I don't know if he's a face or not. If he's gonna be facing a face Nakamura, AJ, since he's a heel, he has to be facing a face Mustafa Ali now, based on how things are going. It's a very interesting situation right now, and I had no idea that happened. So there's that. But back to Samoa Joe versus Jeff Hardy. Here's the thing. And again, I just go back to my argument with the whole why are pay-per-views dual branded? It doesn't help anything. This match could have been a pay-per-view match, Samoa Joe versus Jeff Hardy. But because everything's dual branded and they don't have time to do everything, they had to resort to this being on a regular Smackdown versus a regular Smackdown episode match. And then there's disqualification. So Samoa Joe actually won the match. So, yeah. And afterwards, Samoa Joe, as Jeff Hardy was trying to attack him, Samoa Joe put him in the coquina clutch, and he, what you call it, he just choked him out outside the ring. There was that. Then you had Rusev versus Shinsuke Nakamura for United States title, and as we already knew from last week, there's nothing really too surprising here since they already told us. Rusev beat Nakamura to win United States title. So, yeah. I don't know where to go from here. Rusev, I don't know what Rusev's doing. I don't know. I mean, AJ Styles could go at the United States title now. I don't see why he would. I don't know what's happening. SmackDown is so weird now. Like within 1 week, the whole landscape just changed on a Christmas episode. AJ Styles a heel. Nakamura lost United States title. Miz is a face. I have no idea what's going on this Royal Rumble. The one thing I will give them credit for that they haven't done for the past couple weeks, they're making things unpredictable. I can't even tell you what's going to be happening on the New Year's editions of Raw and SmackDown because they just changed everything. AJ Styles is a heel now, so there's that. Rusev, again, because there are technically no more rematch clauses, it's hard to say if Shinsuke Nakamura is going to get his rematch. Based on the fact that AJ Styles just turned heel, Nakamura is clearly turning into a face again. That's clearly obvious. So there's that. And like I say, AJ Styles attacked Mr. McMahon. So, yeah. That was SmackDown Live. A very interesting episode. I don't have really much to say after that. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens with the New Year's for both Raw and SmackDown. We still have a couple more shows left. We have NXT 205 Live and NXT UK, which is tomorrow. 205 Live is going to be a special recap episode. However, there will be one new thing on there, which is going to be Drake Maverick announcing who Buddy Murphy be facing for the Cruiserweight title. I believe this week's episode of NXT is going to feature, now don't quote me on this, is going to feature the Fatal 4-Way match to determine who will be facing Shayna Baszler for the NXT Women's Championship at TakeOver Phoenix. I don't even remember what's going to be happening at NXT UK, but that's also happening on the show, so there's that. Grim, you said, so is Mustafa Ali versus Daniel Bryan. It seems like that's what's going to happen. I can't see any other direction. Let me see something real quick. It seems like that's what's happening. I wouldn't be shocked. Here's the rumored card for the show. You have the Royal Rumble men's, the Royal Rumble women. You have Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman. Then you have the supposed... You know what I found interesting? None of the women showed up tonight, which was so weird. What a weird episode where none of the women at all showed up. Like, I have no idea. It really seems like that's the case where Mustafa Ali and Daniel Bryan. That's the match at Royal Rumble. I can't see Daniel Bryan face any. Well, he can't face R-Truth because R-Truth is in a Royal Rumble match itself. It really does seem like unless like long shot EC3 comes up and challenges Daniel Bryan at the Royal Rumble. Well, I mean, he is coming up, but I don't know what's happening anymore. I really don't. It's so freaking weird. This episode really, Raw was whatever. There was no like story progression in anything, but this SmackDown episode, for it to be a Christmas Day episode, they had a lot of story progression. The fact that AJ Styles just turned heel on a Christmas episode, so yeah, like that is kind of strange, and I have no idea what's going to be happening now. I'm actually glad that they saved this segment backstage so they couldn't spoil it, so that was good on their part. So there's that. But I think that's it for today's episode of World Wrestling Podcast. Again, guys, you could be tuning in tomorrow. The SmackDown Live episode is actually currently on the premiere page right on my YouTube page right now for the premiere, getting ready for 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Hope I see you all there. It's going to be a good episode. I really think it came out great. So hope you guys enjoy that. And let's break a record from last time. Last time we had like, what, six people total show up for the premiere, and let's just see how many people show up live during this premiere of SmackDown Live. I highly doubt it because Raw is obviously a more recognized show than SmackDown Live, but let's see. I made a very interesting episode, so let's just see how good this episode is. I want to see all your feedback for that episode when it comes out live tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So without further ado, guys, this was Crater and World Wrestling Podcast, and this is Crater signing off. Catch you guys later. Special thanks to Grim and JJ for appearing on today's show. See ya.